weirdest off-air conversations.
all the off-air conversations.
Sometimes the show off the show is better than the show on the show.
No, that's not a good show at all. It wouldn't be a good show at all.
Camera time, just a warning to you in case you
hi.
want to comb your hair or put on a special light or something.
I
got my light.
I haven't been dyeing my hair. For those of you on the camera, I'm not dyeing it, like taking a dye out. I'm using the Touch of Gray shampoo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the shampoo by
which was voted
Grateful Dead.
It was voted product of the year somewhere, and it works. You just use it a little bit or a lot, and get a little natural look here.
I was thinking you look very natural today.
Well, thank you.
I used that today, too.
Okay, where are we going to go for the people here on the cameras? Tomorrow, I think I'll be doing that $250 sex toy that looks like a C-clamp. And I don't mean that in a naughty way, from Taboo Lingerie. Oh, well, let me do this real quick. We got a new client coming on the air. I should have opened this bottle. Where's the little bottle? Hold on. We got these people. They have like expensive. This bottle. Look at this. You can see it through the wine thing here. The wine skin. It's like heavy duty. It's Easy Rhino. That's for men, and I don't have the little bottle. And then here's Pink Kitty for women.
Now help me out.
And it's infused vodka.
When you say it's for men.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an alcohol for men. What does that mean?
Well, let me see. It's got a man. It's got a man.
Well, I see a whole kind of like a sexy thing happening here, and I'm wondering, is it like a little like a aphrodisiac kind of marketing thing
you're
here?
asking too many questions.
Okay, you know what? I'm sure.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
No,
I'm
sure.
away.
Now I'm sure Robert will give me a note saying, "Please don't say it." No, it's got the man and woman sign on it. Women are not allowed to drink this one, and men are not allowed to drink that one.
I think that's probably what a marketing person would say. Please don't say.
And it started here in Austin, and it is. Let me see what you got here.
I'm just saying.
Rhino.
If you've got all this,
can I get the romantic
symbolism
music?
on there?
He just leaves us, doesn't he?
What do you want? What do you want? I can get it for you. I can do anything.
The romantic music.
All right, let's benchmark over here. Here you go. Ready?
The sexy music or the?
That's not the romantic.
That's
music.
not it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, hang on this.
No, can you find the romantic music, please?
I thought that was it.
He knows what he's doing.
You're on the right page.
I'm holding this like I'm in UIL poetry and prose. This is how they taught us to hold the book that you're reading from, if you're reading.
It's right.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, hey, just slow down. It must have a weird title. It's not under sexy music.
We played as Carissa's music.
I know that. I'm trying to find it because it's moved since then.
There you go. Here we go. Perfect. Thank you. Easy Rhino is a seductive blend of ultra premium vodka
and seductive.
Hey, dude. The guy's over here doing.
You're doing a live spot.
I'm reading.
Do it like a live
dramatically
spot.
For a new client.
Oh, okay.
Easy Rhino is a seductive. See, now I can't talk. Thanks, Matt.
I guess it's all my fault. All my fault.
You gotta jump on it, man. Easy Rhino is a seductive.
I'll try it.
I can't say the word seductive.
I can say seductive.
No, I'm doing it. It's my client.
Easy Rhino.
Easy Rhino is a seductive blend of ultra premium vodka and vanilla mingling with cinnamon, blood orange, and an exotic blend of herbs. Created by Robert J. Toshinsky, and I sure hope I'm saying that right. He used some of the top herbalists from around the globe. So there you go. Now you want Pink Kitty?
Okay.
Pink Kitty's for the ladies! Let's get it on! yeah, different music.
Yeah, it gets there you go. There we go. Now we're in a groove.
Pink Kitty. Pink Kitty is a seductive band. God damn it.
I can't wait to hear the spots.
Does he want to reconsider who he's got as a spokesperson?
Are you auditioning?
Yeah.
Pink Kitty is a seductive blend of ultra premium vodka and pomegranate mingling with peach and an exotic blend of herbs. There you go.
Pass it over to me.
Nope.
Why not?
Let me do it.
It's my client. You guys.
I'm not touching your client. I want to look at the book.
Bob's got like 5 new clients.
Does he think I'm going to steal a client by looking at the book?
Yeah. There you go.
Just want to see what it is. Maybe I'm curious.
Ow. Itchy.
Curious.
Yeah, you can mix both of them, right?
Let's do Karen's Corner.
Yeah, if I mix both of these together, that's like a 3-way, right?
Mm-hmm. You might catch fire if you put them both together.
Cool. Thank you, Robert. We'll look forward to it.
Thanks for the swag and the.
Sounds good.
The bottles.
Oh, yeah. See? Look. I'm sorry, you don't want me to go back to this, do you?
No, go ahead.
It's got stuff in there for. It's like remember horny goat weed?
Yeah.
Look, it's got stuff in. It's got
Spanish fly?
Mura huama, known as potent wood.
There's no such thing as Spanish fly.
Oh, there's not?
No.
Oh.
Did I say Spanish fly?
I did.
He did.
I'm just curious
if you
that
would
was on
listen
the
to
list.
the show.
I'm not listening to him.
Well,
You
he
know
did.
what? I'm not doing
He's
a show
trying to
with
steal
you.
this client from you.
No, I have a
For almost
liquor
there's
client coming.
ashwagandha for almost 3,000 years.
What liquor
The
company? you got coming?
root
Oh, don't mention
of this
it now.
tender plant was extracted and used by ancient Eastern cultures.
Yeah.
And was first described in ancient sacred Indian texts.
Everybody knows that.
The plant,
Ancient
sometimes
Indian
called wild
secret.
cherry, produces small bell-shaped flowers.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think this is supposed to give you. I think you have a couple drinks of this and you get your swagger on. I think this is what this is all about.
What are you doing over there, Chewy? In my swag box.
Any flat bill hats?
What size is that?
Oh, I like that shirt.
Huh?
I'm a schmedium.
Large.
Oh,
Damn it.
Well, that's counts you and I out.
Robert, can you
Bob, Matt can
send
wear a
some
large.
schmediums over here?
Can you send some triple XL, double XLs? Okay, listen, I got a serious thing here. And then we'll move on to some Karens.
Okay.
The Texas education, whatever it's called, says school is on next fall. To which I say, well, no, it's not. Sadly, I still have to pay my taxes, but my children are not going to school
They're
until
not?
there is a no. I'm not putting my kids in school. Matt's kids are in private school, so
My kids are not in private school.
I don't know where your kids are. I don't know what school they're in.
I'm putting my kids right into the job market right now.
Yeah. I'm going to use this year as a gap year for my kids. By
For
that, I
reals?
mean I'm going to make them work at the Gap.
Texas students will be returning to public schools in
Write that
person
down.
this fall, said Greg Abbott. Wouldn't you hold off on this? Wouldn't you wait until the middle of the
here's
summer?
the problem.
Here's why you should be waiting is that there's this thing that we keep doing where we keep pretending that we get to tell COVID what it's going to do.
know.
Do you know what I mean?
No, they've gone.
And that's what's silly is we're like, no, they're going back. It's like, we don't know.
He won't make a blanket-wide mask request. It's all about these rights, which is crazy. Some of you may agree with that. That's fine. And I understand because once people, distanced, stayed at home, wore the masks, we had a little dip, right?
Right.
But obviously the summer's not killing it. And wouldn't you just wait until?
know, but
wouldn't
here's
you wait
the deal.
Until, hold on.
Okay.
Wouldn't you wait until
I have a
July? In the end of July, the opening of August, before you made a decision on schools.
Or couch it in a way that when you talk to the media, you say, we're doing everything in our ability and programming to make it as possible for
But
your
parents have
kids
to,
to go back.
program. They have to.
Hold on.
They have to prepare and like
Hold
I'm in
on.
a situation now. My kid's in college, but I have got to decide within the next 14 days
What
if I'm
classes
s-
you want him to
If I'm
take.
signing a year lease, if I'm signing a year lease for his living arrangements.
Well, that's not what we're talking about here.
but
though.
but it's
that's
but
Chicago.
parents like to know that's anywhere.
Well, hold
USA.
on. There is flexibility.
People have to
There's-
make decisions.
There's flexibility, they're saying, for people with health concerns so that their children can be educated remotely. Now, I went off half-cocked. I didn't read that part. Said TEA Education Commissioner Mike Morath. And I was thinking, okay, this is something my wife and I are going to argue about. But she was in the office while I was prepping, and she said, nope, they're not going back. We're not sending it back.
This is interesting. When students return, school districts will not be required to mandate students wear masks or test them for COVID-19 symptoms. What's weird is it's not that hard to send the kids back to school. We saw where two women came up COVID positive. They were both hairdressers, and they both had worked on over 100 clients each. None of their clients came up positive. But the two women had insisted that everybody that came into their salon wore masks, and they wore masks, and they did a lot of hand washing, which shows that, hey, if we do these kind of simple steps, we can really cut
down.
down
It won't
on the
eliminate
chances
it,
that
but-
we're passing this
Right.
from person to person. We may not eliminate it,
But it'll cut
that's
down.
and that's just that's not even a controlled study.
Yeah.
But that makes me feel a lot better
What?
about things.
I know the answer
And if
to
schools just said, hey, yeah, we're going to ask the kids to wear masks, first of all, I don't think kids have the same politics that adults do.
Right.
And my kids, think it's pretty badass that they get to wear masks because they feel like superheroes.
I'm going to wear a
everywhere they
mask
go.
the rest of my life.
But here's the deal. Oh, I'll wear one in the airports from this day forward if I'm ever flying.
I don't care.
But here's the thing. Why in the hell? We divide everything politically. Why in the hell is an illness political?
I don't know.
Science doesn't give
We're broken people.
A virus, and I've heard this 1,000 times. I hate reusing it. A virus doesn't care if you're left or right.
Doesn't care.
It'll kill you equally. And yeah, you're seeing a lot of young people get it that aren't getting sick. But I was talking to Dr. Wang today. He was saying
who?
Dr. Wang. You have an underlying condition. Anyway, Abbott has pressed forward with reopening businesses and other public places. And who said this? The TEA is expected to release additional guidance for school districts next Tuesday, but it doesn't include masks. I mean, that's dumb. God, you're idiots. And I know you're here. You're idiots. TEA, that is stupid.
So stupid.
I wish there was a way to, if you didn't, and I said this on a single, I don't think single people should have to pay school taxes. I said that. I still believe that. I believe if you want to pull your kids out of school, you ought to be able to not have to pay the taxes. Or if they're putting your kids in danger.
I know. My only take on that is, do you want a bunch of uneducated kids running around, even if you're single?
Well, you mean they already are?
Yeah, I don't know if you've been to a Subway.
I don't know if
you know what. Everything I say is wrong today, so I'm just gonna put my.
What?
I'm gonna put my. You know,
you
I'm
want
just
to take
gonna put my headphones in my headphone bag.
Well, you weren't using them anyway because of vanity. You want to take your vanity light?
I'm out. I'm out of here. See you guys later until you start
Mike's,
agreeing with me. I'm giving
the camera's
you a
not on
different
you right
take.
now.
I'm just telling you.
It's on me.
Do you want?
Right, Dylan? It's on me.
You want.
All right, Dylan.
You want everyone
the fact
to
that
be
you haven't put the camera
for
on
the
me
good of the
means I'm going to go in the other room and beat
all
you.
of us.
Have you seen the society?
There you go.
Yeah, we're
What's up?
screwed right now.
Have you watched the news?
We're screwed.
You have people. You got white women and men yelling at people for walking down the street.
I'm yelling at you,
and
I'm not even walking down the street.
Is that the answer to that question? Where are all the white women at? The question would be out in the street yelling at people for how they've parked or the music that they're playing.
I don't know. But how are the educators going to have two programs running at the same? That's going to drive them insane. The teachers aren't going to go for this.
I don't think that they're. We're talking about politics, and then we're talking about the actual people. And what's happening is
the governor.
If this was not an election year, everybody would be handling this completely
differently. The lieutenant governor of Texas said some of us need to sacrifice ourselves for the economy. But I bet you won't see him out and about at a restaurant anywhere.
No.
Anyway, there you go. According to state lawmakers, the 11 a.m. call on school districts will be able to also, whenever that was something they're going to do.
Well,
they're also somehow they're supposed to be over $1 billion, $1 billion to go to Texas schools, and they're not letting them have it. But I don't care anymore.
I don't know, man. It's going to be a you-know-what show in the fall.
You think?
It's going to be.
You think?
I mean, I've got to send my son back. He's a senior. He's got to finish.
Nah, he doesn't.
He's got to finish.
Mark Zuckerberg didn't finish.
He's 3/4 of the way through, or the finish line is in sight.
Have you picked
Bill Gates didn't finish.
Have you picked his classes for him? Yeah.
No, he's already got his classes for the senior year.
Joke I was making. Fun of you
which classes are which classes is he taking for senior year?
He's got directing.
I'm not. Okay, he's got directing,
which is going to be tough because he's going to have to direct a movie.
He's not going to be able to go outside.
I know he's not going to be able to go outside to shoot. So I don't know what they're going to do.
He could do a POV masturbation movie.
Put
you
it
can do
up
that
on
by yourself. Yeah, he could go straight to
fans
Pornhub.
only?
Yeah. You know what? A lot of kids don't make money with their first movie, but he might be able to if he goes straight to OnlyFans.
You want to see a picture of the treasure that was found in the Sierra Madre?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Or in Colorado, where that old man hid it?
Oh, right.
The guy who found it was an old man, and I don't think he should get to keep it because he's not going to be around to enjoy it.
Like your logic.
Somebody said that Joe Rogan was the first to get him on. But here he is.
Okay.
If you didn't know, a millionaire buried a bunch of gold for 20, 30 years or something was it Colorado? In the Rockies somewhere. And a guy named Forrest Fenn figured out all the clues and got $1 million treasure chest. No, Forrest Fenn is the guy who put it out there. He's the multimillionaire. Okay. And the guy who found it wants to stay anonymous. But a lot of people thought it was a hoax, but here's the actual picture of it. Hold on. I'm I'm on the Daily Mail, which has 17,000 pop-ups.
You've also removed your computer from the overhead screen.
I didn't.
So we cannot follow along with you, and we apologize.
I didn't, but let me try that again.
Okay. I want to see it. Was it like gold and berries?
Nope.
Not berries. What are those called?
Nope,
Rubies?
We didn't reset the Apple computer, so it's not working. So hold on.
Hang on. Let me hit this part.
Let me try that.
That's a different thing.
Seemed like it was working.
Well, can you go and just restart it? Yeah, it was up there, wasn't it?
It was up there.
We should get Brian to look and see what's going on, because I have KLBJ FM Studio and KLBJ Studio 2.
Oh, the 2 would be just this over here.
The one that I look at sometimes if I have to read something.
But if you want it to go to both, you're going to want to just go to KLBJ Studio.
Enter the AirPlay code for KLBJ Studio.
Well, you're going to have to.
Oh, that's Studio 2. I'll cancel that.
Cancel.
So this treasure was buried, 10 years ago?
Yeah, it says around a decade,
like
and apparently 5 people died over the years trying to find it. I didn't know people still died looking for buried treasure.
People are always looking for a quick buck, man. I know I am.
I remember when I was a young person, there was some book called Masquerade. Do you remember that? And I guess it came out, and there were clues in the book, and there was a guy had this, I don't know, $1 million piece of treasure that he'd hidden in Hyde Park. It turned out to be not Hyde Park, the neighborhood here in town, but Hyde Park, where Kew Gardens and all that stuff is up in London.
There it is. That's it. While it's still in the ground, but this is the part that's intriguing to me. There is a piece of ore with gold in it, a big rock, and then there's gold nuggets.
What's that big round gold
thing? Those are Cougarans. Those are U.S. gold dollars right there. Those aren't Cougarans. And what's the rusty key? I guess the key was to open it. The old rusty key.
Who knows?
So who knows? And they're
looks like a pretty nice box, ladies.
That's Fenn going through it, the guy who had it. On the first photo, which Fenn said was taken not long after the discovery, shows the chest caked in mud and sitting on a trail. Inside is a pile of gold coins and gold nuggets, a couple of plastic bags holding unidentifiable objects, and a thoroughly rusted key. The second photo shows him sifting through everything. And the third photo shows Fenn wearing a heavily tarnished silver bracelet that was in the chest. Okay. I wonder what it's actually worth now, though.
So Fenn was the millionaire that hid the chest?
Yeah.
And he's still alive.
I think Fenn probably had some bills and went and dug it up and said, yeah, a guy found it. He didn't want to be identified.
Oh, you think that's what's going on?
Could be. Who knows? No, I get that. There's a guy. Here's people died, though. Linda Ballou, whose ex-husband Randy Ballou disappeared during his search in New Mexico wilderness in January 2016, was found dead 6 months later, said, I believe Fenn never hid the treasure. Oh, conspiracy theories abound. He needed attention. This is how he got it. Fenn needed more attention, which is why he said the treasure has been found, no proof. Randy lost his life searching for nothing. God bless her. But if you decide to go out and look for buried treasure in the Rocky Mountains and you perish, is it the guy who hid the treasure? That's like saying a gold miner, the mine collapses, it's the mine's fault. You know what I'm saying?
I do, and I know exactly what you're saying. That's why I kind of like the whole idea of hidden treasures and what have you. But I will say it is suspicious that I thought the guy who had hid the millionaire had since died.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
To me, if I'm hiding a treasure, I have a map, and in my will it says the map can be released upon my death.
Right.
There's the poem and the map that he had.
Oh, he had a whole lot of map there, didn't he?
He did.
I mean, when you say there's the map, it's just a map of the entire Rockies.
Yeah, Montana, the whole thing, and then they had a poem. I've gone there alone, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches new and old. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. So warm waters
halt.
Okay, the Rockies is runoff from snow, right?
You want to start where the warm waters halt.
Oh, okay. So you want to start probably at the ocean.
I would say there's probably a natural spring somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out something that's already been solved.
Yeah. Look, not far, but too far for a walk put in below the home of Brown.
Which Brown?
Okay, well, there you go.
There's probably where's UPS headquartered? The thrill of the chase.
350,000 people looked for the treasure. So only one found it. It's a long-ass story. All right, let's do Karen. It's Karen's Corner. It's a good one today.
I am a healthy American.
Hey, stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. It's Karen. Karen's Corner.
Do you think...
These have all been great. Thank you very much, Dave.
Did Dave do the front end of that, too, where he put on the Healthy American?
Yeah, he edited that in.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Dave. I like the one with the B word. I just don't want to play it every day. I don't want to push it. I want to push the love of me.
You don't want to push
the love of me around these
How many we got today?
Well, we have two. We only have one Karen, and she doesn't get to talk, so I thought we'd start with Ken.
Okay.
This is in a rich neighborhood or a upper middle class neighborhood in Florida, and there are three girls of color who are holding, their own little mini kid protest. And this guy gets out of the car. It's not very good at first, but let it pick up a little bit.
I'll trust it. I see a minute 24, and sometimes that means there's a nice little.
Yeah, and there's so many of them now that I'm having to go, no, that one really doesn't work for today. Right. Just like, nah.
Well, I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of a dream come true for me. It's all the adults that I knew in East Texas and West Texas are kind of coming out of the woodwork. They're my age now, but they're coming out of the woodwork to show who they really are. But here you go. This is a guy.
Okay.
Because you don't belong in this development.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
I'm sorry, I said middle class. I was wrong. It's rich people.
I live here.
Okay, where do you live?
Why would we tell you any of this?
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you.
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, not a problem. I'm going to call the gate.
I'm sorry. I should have. I forgot the ending. This is one of those wait for it.
Well, just
no. I'm telling the listener because he does just drone on with the same crap you've heard, but you have to wait for it. He's a brave man right now, but here you go.
And have you all arrested.
Okay.
You do not deserve to be in here.
Okay.
Oof, that's a loaded.
What did we do wrong?
Seriously?
Deserve?
I have to wait for them for 5 minutes while they're screwing around in the road.
No. We were backing up for you. Moving for you. And you say you're going to hit us with the car? You have a problem? Because I can get my grandfather.
Yeah.
You're going to hit us with the car?
Bring him out right now.
Watch.
Bring him out right
now. Her grandfather comes out. Watch this.
Thank you. Thank you.
His wife's going to.
It is because you're driving illegally.
Okay, but you're coming out 15-year-olds. Saying you're going to hit us with the car.
Because you're 15 years old, you could marry in Mississippi or Alabama.
This is not Mississippi or Alabama. This is Florida.
It's Florida.
Okay.
Sure.
So you're going to hit us with the car.
Don't stick your hand out. Did you threaten a child?
I did not threaten.
I have it on video. You just said you're going to hit us. I have it on video.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. We have it on.
Go inside. Let me see the video.
I love the go inside.
I wish he'd kicked that guy.
The grandfather's a rich black guy, and he comes out, and that guy suddenly is really nervous.
He got really quiet in a hurry, didn't he?
I did not. I
don't even know what these beautiful young ladies are saying.
I said, I'll give you some money or something.
I wish he hadn't sent his granddaughters in because I would have loved to have seen the rest of that confrontation.
Why do these videos
I tried to give these beautiful young ladies money or college tuition is all for their bone beauty.
Okay,
it's my wife who was bitching.
The next one is what you.
I'm divorcing her.
The next one is what you've dreamed of. This dude does not give Karen a chance to say a word, and Chewy and I have to sync this one up because this was a lot of editing. And I hope you got the one at the very end. There was one at the very end. Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. This is
it's the ones in the middle.
As I wrote on Twitter, I said, poor Karen doesn't get to do her Karening. Here you go.
I got you on recording now. You told me to go back to Oakland, right? Let me tell your dusty, dirty, dingy man something.
And she's got
tell me where to go. When you leave your house, you old, stanky ass lady, you are in the world. So you don't tell me to go back to Oakland. You take your wrinkled ass to Oakland. Get your funky mass ass to Oakland. You got a whole COVID-19 fit on with your dusty ass. You the reason why these is here. You got hella senior citizens spit on your mother sweater telling somebody to go to Oakland. Huh?
Talking for a minute.
Huh?
Can you control your mouth for
You
1
need to
minute?
control your ass because it stink. You need to go get in a wheelchair. Get your old funky ass about here and tell somebody to go back to Oakland.
years old.
You're an okay, well, act like you're 80-something years old. And your age don't matter. It seems like you're racist because you see me riding by and you tell a black person to go back to Oakland. So it's black people in Oakland, right? Ain't no black people in Alameda?
There's more white people who live in
All right,
Oakland.
okay, well, get your dusty, wrinkle bag, trash face having ass up out of here then. Don't tell no black person to go back to Oakland. You can't tell me where to go, all right? I'm f***ing grown.
I don't understand what that was.
Here's the sad
I don't know why
part.
she has a...
He had driven by or done something, and she yelled, "Go back to Oakland," which is a predominantly black city.
this is in Alameda, California.
Yeah, it's a black city across the bay from San Francisco. But this is the sad part. She's wearing a Longhorn. She's wearing a Texas Longhorn hat.
Yeah,
that's the sad part. There you go.
It's not the worst beating I've seen a Longhorn take in the last year or so.
Oh, poor racist Karen. It's already break time.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody on the cameras. We appreciate it. This will be up at 7 o'clock on the KLBJ FM in studio page if you want to check it out.